grab my caffeine.
Yes.
Real quick.
Yeah, grab your caffeine. Here we go. We're going to play some music.
Cheap.
Get everybody psyched up. Welcome, everybody, waiting for the ultimate showdown. Co-host versus co-host. Oh, man. This is real exciting. In the top corner. All right, everybody. If you're just joining us, which you would be because we just started going live, we are real excited tonight. We're gonna pump it up. We gotta get to the chorus.
Let's do it.
Alrighty. Yes. All right. Is that your?
Back? I didn't think so.
Is that like a bowling medal that you won in elementary school?
No, I couldn't find that one. This is a taekwondo medal that I won.
A taekwondo medal. Very, very nice.
Or karate.
It's taekwondo, pal. Karate is Japanese. Taekwondo is Korean.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are very, very excited because tonight we have the co-hosts of Territory Marks, the latest wrestling podcast, the glory days of professional wrestling. You've heard about it, those glory days. If you want to go back to those glory days, where do you go? You go to the number one podcast. It is number one. It's been out for 4 weeks. It's number one on all the wrestling charts. This is a factual thing, according to Podcast Digest. And we are very excited. So we have with us, for me, you guys are on the bottom. But so in the bottom, you're in the bottom square. And then, Zach, you're over there to me. But professional wrestler, actor, entrepreneur, handsome man, Paul London is with us tonight. Thank you, Paul, for joining us.
I'm also the editor of Wrestling Digest, or whoever rated it.
You're also the editor of Wrestling Digest, Podcast Digest. And then we have also my brother from another mother, the co-host of $2 Late Fee, of Territory Marks, Zach Attack. We're very, 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 very excited. So we have you guys. Normally what we do is, we do this trivia every month at the end of the month. We switch it up sometimes. Zach is asking me questions. I'm going head to head against our patrons. Other times, he's joining up with patrons for a Name That Tune thing. Tonight, completely different thing because we were very excited. We have Paul with us. We said, what are we going to do? We're going to battle. We're going to head to head trivia covering all sorts of things, but more specifically, this month in June on $2 Late Fee, we've been covering Cobra. We interviewed Brian Thompson, who plays the Night Slasher in Cobra, and you guys have a new Territory Marks. You want to tell everybody that's coming out? Dropping this Sunday. Drops
this Sunday. Paul brings the heat. I titled it "Feel My Heat, Feel My Heat." It's 2 matches from World Class Championship Wrestling, one being the Von Erichs versus the Freebirds, and Paul brought the Iron Sheik versus Maniac Matt Bourne. And both matches generate serious heat. One because of the crowd, the other one because of the temperature of the wrestling ring.
Yes.
Right. And I understand that this, a lot of it was like, we have 10,000 people in the audience here today. But you guys counted, and you only counted 25.
I mean,
like 1,000.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And then we this one is a very special one because it features the vocal stylings of a 10-year-old Zach Schaefer singing the Brave Star theme, one of Paul's favorite cartoons from 1987.
Absolutely. Brave
Star. Supernatural.
Before I became a pro wrestler, I wanted to be a intergalactic cowboy marshal.
Well, I think if they're casting for that
course.
upcoming Brave Star television series, it's got you written all over it.
Of course, of course, of course. What's that?
I think he's Native American, so I think I'll probably end up getting cast as Tex Hex.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Could, yeah.
Or you get canceled.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, but
If this was 1987, you'd be Lou Diamond Phillips in
yes,
Young Guns.
Yes, you would. And La Bamba. All right, gentlemen. So here's what's really exciting. Because tonight, you're each playing on behalf of our patrons. We have a brand new patron who just joined today, who actually is watching right now, Miss Doisha, if I'm pronouncing this correctly, Miss Doisha 95670 just joined our Patreon today.
Awesome.
We really, really appreciate it. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And, you're on the trial. Hopefully you like what you see tonight. But either way, we're very happy to have you.
Yeah, thanks for supporting the show.
And awesome. So you, Paul, you will be playing on behalf of Miss Doisha 95670 or Miss Dosha 95670. If you can put pronunciation.
Winner, actually, you guys didn't know that, but she's won the Kumite 3 times.
Okay, well, we didn't know that.
What?
We didn't know that. But that's super exciting. And
who's playing on my behalf?
well, Zach, I'm so glad you asked, because you're playing on behalf of Carol McKee.
Oh.
Who is your mother? And so it's very exciting. And if either of you, depending on whoever wins tonight, the patron that you are representing will get to win a personalized outgoing voicemail from a person of their choice, be it Paul, myself, Zach, or Bodie over there on the couch behind Zach.
On the Switch. Bodie's going to make an appearance later, right, Bodie?
Yep, whatever. Anyway,
my
next
dog's
level.
going nuts in the corner over here too. I'm sorry about that.
Well, we can have Zach's dog, Fozzie, also do an outgoing voice message.
Hey.
But yeah, so we're very excited, and yes, we agree, Purple Bug, that Paul London does indeed rock.
He totally rocks.
Yep.
Whoa.
Paul London rocks.
Hey, Purple Bug, I'm wearing purple, so.
Purple Bug.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. There's
tie-dye.
And so very, very exciting. We played our theme song. Gentlemen, I've sort of explained to you how this will go, but for our viewers, for those watching live, the way this will go is, you might be used to our standard trivia. You might be used to the Name That Tune. Tonight, it's going to be a combination of all of these things. Basically, what will generally happen is we will alternate. Right, for the most part, we'll be alternating. I'll go to each one of you, and if you do not know the answer, the other person has the chance to steal. That is typically standard, right? That is typically standard. But sometimes, as things arise, there will be different opportunities to score points. And essentially, what's going to happen is, I don't know how many questions I have. I haven't really counted, but whenever I'm done. And I know, like, when we get to the end, whoever has the most points at the end of all the questions and trials and tribulations will be declared the winner. So that's pretty much how this will go.
Can you repeat that?
Do you guys have any questions about anything?
You're keeping the score, right, Dustin?
I will be keeping the score. The score will be shown on a banner after each round. So you do not have to keep score. Those of you at home do not need to keep score. And, and if you want to be a contestant on this show, you can go join our Patreon, and we always switch it up. We always fun. It's super interactive. But there's a lot of things. We got Tales from the Video Store. We're going to have to figure out a way to give a percentage to Paul London of everything that comes in the Territory Marks Patreon exclusive thing. Because now that you guys are the number one podcast in Podcast Digest, there's going to be a lot more, demand for content from you guys. You can't just do the show. You're going to have to do exclusive stuff. So,
well, Paul, I was thinking we could do like a video zone, like the old school Full Moon stuff. Video zone.
$2 territory.
Yes.
Right. And so normally what we do is we decide who goes first with a flip of a tape. So stand by. I'm not prepared for this.
Oh, I could have brought my flip of the tape. I have the pile driver wrestling tape. I could have.
Oh, it's like VHS tape, huh?
Yeah. Oh, no, cassette tape. Side A and side B.
Yes.
Okay.
Cassette tape. Tonight's tape was brought to you by Better Off Dead, the soundtrack of my favorite. So we have, what do we got? What do we got? Program 1 and program 2. I want to protect it. So we'll basically say Better Off Dead will be side A and the back will be side B. Paul, since you're our guest, you can call it in the air. Here we go.
B.
It is B.
I heard B.
It is B. It is B. So Paul gets to go first. No hard feelings to anybody named Zach. All righty. And just a quick acknowledgement. Thank you, Miss Dosha 95670 or Doisha or Duzha. Mrs. Duzha. Could be.
Oh, I like that.
Anyway,
That-
but thank
I like
you.
all those.
But thank you for the support. Thank you
Yeah,
all.
you're
Thank you all. Thank you all. You are amazing.
Made our night.
All righty. So, Paul, welcome to the trivia battle. Very excited.
We just getting started now?
We're just getting started now. We are 20 minutes in.
My family's watching.
20 minutes in. All right. So, as you may have heard or listened to, $2 late fee this past month featured the movie Cobra. Zach and I did a little bit of a deep dive into it. And it was, one of us liked it a little bit more than the other one. But I encourage everybody to listen to that episode. Sylvester Stallone is the star of Cobra. But in Rocky, another movie that Sylvester Stallone starred in, what was the name of Rocky's pet dog? And this is a multiple choice question.
Oh.
Is it A, Brutus, B, Butkus, C, Bruiser, or D, Bruce?
I believe it's B, Butkus.
You are correct. And I have a winning sound. We have a winning sound for once.
We got the budget for the sound.
We got the
came
budget.
through?
The budget came through. That is super exciting. So we're off to an amazing start.
I'm impressed.
As Paul gets on the board.
Not surprised, but impressed.
As Paul gets on the board with one. And bear with me, guys, because my multitasking is never good. But there you go. The score after one round.
Wow.
Okay. All right. Going on to Zach. Zach, as you may have heard, $2 late fee did cover the movie Cobra in the month of June. Sylvester Stallone was in that movie. What you may not know is that Sylvester Stallone has had a #1 movie in 6 consecutive decades. Wow. Think about that. Wow.
Wow.
I was wondering for this question, what was Sylvester Stallone's #1 movie of the 90s?
Of the 90s. And this is not multiple choice?
This is not multiple choice. This one is not multiple choice.
Darn.
Sometimes there will be, sometimes there won't. I'm not playing favorites. I want to be clear.
Yeah, you are. You got a roll of quarters in your hand. You're going to hit me with them. Wow, there's so many movies from the 90s that he was in that were successful. I'm thinking of like Demolition Man and Cliffhanger and just those two.
Yep.
Rocky 5, I believe, was 90s. But I don't think that was his #1. Judge Dredd
Take a stab.
was 90s. I mean, I'm feeling like it's got to be Cliffhanger, but I could be wrong on that.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Paul, would you like a chance to steal?
This is rigged.
What is that sound?
You know what that sound is? That sound is the theme song to Price is Right slowed down.
Yeah.
Because it goes,
You're right.
dun, 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 and this goes,
Which we just discovered recently, only after 100 times of doing this.
I'm gonna go with Demolition Man.
Well, Demolition Man is correct. 1993's Demolition Man was the #1 movie of the 90s. Wow. Wow. That's great. Excellent guess.
Wow.
Look at me. Watch. He's going to come in with a steamroll, come back here. And
Paul's so supportive. Thank you for being so supportive.
But Paul takes an early lead. An early lead.
did we ever figure out how to use the seashells?
Well, I'm glad you asked. No, no.
Did we ever explain that?
What is the seashells?
It just
Remember?
sounds like it hurts.
That's how they use the bathroom or something?
Yeah. That's how they wipe their
those
butt.
seashells, of course, yes. No, we didn't figure that out.
No.
We should. Right. Seashells, John Spartan. We use seashells, John Spartan. Yeah.
Fun fact, I don't I like Cliffhanger more than Demolition Man.
I'm sorry. That answer
I
is
do
incorrect. No, I do too. I do too. That is correct. That is correct. And maybe when we get into the bonuses of, who likes what, maybe that'll give you some points.
If we make it there.
The
All right.
Rennie Harlan class?
But you guys are doing great. Once again, Paul is leading 2-0. Okay. Question 3. So this is a special category. This is a special category that I've just developed tonight. It's called According to Me. All of the answers in this category are based on my, Dustin, personal opinion of things. You guys will have to sort of guess, based on that.
Okay.
Okay. And we are going back to, let me see. Okay, so we're going back to Zach. Zach, we're back to you. Okay.
Okay.
Because Paul got it right. He got the steal.
Got it.
Okay. Zach, this month on $2 late fee, we covered the movie Cobra, and we had Brian Thompson as a guest. Brian Thompson, of course, the night slasher in Cobra. Very scary. He gave you night terrors, and everybody should go back, listen to that episode. It's a great interview. He's been in Terminator, blah, 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 blah. We won't spend time talking about Brian Thompson here, but Key West. But Zach, according to me, who is the most famous Canadian Brian?
Oh, wow. Brian Ben.
I'm sorry.
Are you
Paul.
working? Come on.
Paul, would you like to steal and take a guess at who is according to me, who is the most famous Canadian Brian?
Would it be Brian Adams?
It is Brian Adams. It is Brian Adams. Excellent guess. We're gonna just gonna play a little Brian for everybody. Everybody, just a little bit. This is One Night Love Affair. You don't need to guess.
From Real Genius.
Just enjoy it. It's from Real Genius. We've covered that movie. Everybody should check it out. But very, very exciting. Very exciting. This we are just, Paul is starting. He's coming in. He's coming on fire. It's all very exciting. We're just going to take a quick moment to acknowledge your boy in Texas, Paul, who says, "What up?"
Buddy Chris, man, one of my oldest friends, one of my best friends. Check out Freight Productions. He's
awesome.
Freight Productions in Texas. Love it. Well, thank you, Chris, for watching. We really, really appreciate it. All righty.
I'm going to take a quick commercial break to get my dog out of the room really quick. Hold on one second.
All righty. So the score is 3-0. Paul, how are you feeling about the game thus far?
Good. I was a little intimidated ahead of time, honestly, because when it comes to random trivia, I can spit it out unsolicited, but when I get put on the spot sometimes,
right. No, I'm the same way. That's why, it's like I'm wearing a Gymkata shirt. I got asked a question about Gymkata. I don't know anything. And I never study because what's the point? It's just going to be what it is. Now, I do want to point out, Zach, that your dog is still in the room. I do see your dog behind you. So
I know I'm a softie, so I just gave her a pass.
Like maybe your definition of getting her out of the room is different than everybody else's.
It is.
Brian
Ben.
But no, it is not Brian Ben. It is Brian Adams, of course, the king.
It ain't over yet.
All right. Question 3A, also a part of the According to Me category. Zach, according to me,
Great.
who is the most famous American 80s actor, Brian?
According to you.
Yes.
Actor? Brian Dennehy.
That is correct. It is Brian Dennehy. Well done.
Just talking about him last night in Gladiator. Boy.
Well done. That was, yes. Excellent. Excellent. And you are on the board. And awesome. All right. Yes.
I do.
Brian Dennehy in Gladiator has superhuman strength because he just punches people.
He does. He knocks Cuba Gooding
He just-
Jr. 50 feet out of the room.
Basically takes his head clearing off practically.
Would have liked to see Brian Dennehy and Jason from Jason Goes to Manhattan or whatever, takes Manhattan. Brian Dennehy
Yep.
and Jason Voorhees.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're pretty much the same. They're pretty much the same. All right, guys. Well,
Julius.
excellent work. Excellent work. Let me see here. I'm looking for a sound effect. No, that's not what I want. Where's the? This is the. Uh-oh. That rock cue can only mean one thing. It's time for an all play. You guys will both be playing in this one.
Cool.
It's very exciting. Alrighty, and we're just gonna take a moment to acknowledge Chris's compliment because
Thanks, Chris.
we bathe in them. A compliment fueled show. When we don't get compliments, the show's ratings go down. We don't get the #1 podcast in Podcast Digest. But all right, so this is an all play. So the way this works, guys, is we will alternate, and we will go until you can't. We'll guess correct answers until you can't guess correct answers, and the one that cannot guess correct answers, right, will lose the round. So
This is like they shoot horses, don't they? Where they have the dance off all night and they have to keep dancing until they can't dance anymore.
well, except this question is astronomically stupid, and I don't think it will last that long. But that's part of the fun in the game. So you guys may have heard that $2 late fee covered Cobra this month. I just gotta say, this is a quick aside. Zach is in a band called Shore Dude Music, and they did a concert down near the beach this weekend. And between basically every song, Zach was like, "Hey, if you like '80s movies, you should check out my podcast, $2 late fee." And the other members of the band were like, "God, you're relentless, man! Like, we get it." You'd be playing like Blink 182, and then you'd be like, "All right, hey, and if you guys like blinking in the '80s, you're gonna really want to check out $2 late fee," which I really appreciated, But so I'm just kind of developing or acknowledging that style tonight and doing a little bit of between everything, telling everybody to go listen to Cobra, go listen or watch it here on the YouTube channel. All of our interviews are here.
New Territory Marks dropped this Sunday, so
Yep. Of Angel in the City or Angel of the City.
Robert Tepper, Angel in the City.
Yeah, y'all do a cover of that? Y'all should, right?
No, well, Dustin and I were talking about doing a show and potentially with some songs from that we've covered. That would be a great song to cover.
That would be. All right, guys. So here we go. This is an all play, starting with Paul. Sylvester Stallone, you may have heard, was in the movie Cobra. We covered that movie. All of his children's names begin with the letter S. Please name a child of his.
Simone.
I'm sorry. There is no Simone Stallone, but I really love that name.
Me too. Simone Stallone has a nice flow to it.
Right.
Zach, would you like to name a child of Sylvester Stallone's?
I would. In fact, this guy, rest in peace, he helped found Grindhouse Video. His name's Sage. Sage Stallone.
I thought we had to pick one of the girls.
Well, no.
Sorry.
And for
See,
those
now I
that
feel bad for getting that right.
no, you should not feel bad. That's that is how we play the game, and you have just earned yourself another point, putting yourself just 1 point out of the
they don't call it a
for the lead
comeback.
position. Now, for those that are also interested, Sylvester Stallone has 5 children. There is a new reality show with his entire family that is out now called, I don't know what it's called, the Stallone Effect. If anybody knows what it is, then you should watch it. It's like this the family Stallone or something, I think it's called. But anyway,
is one of them Sybil?
No, it's Sergio, Sophia, Sistine, and Scarlett.
None of it.
But
so he was a fan of G.I. Joe then.
Yeah.
He's a fan of G.I. Joe. He's a fan of G.I. Joe. Action hero status says, I used to have a cat named Simone. LOL. So that's probably what you were thinking of.
Yeah.
Just channeling someone else's cat that they used to have. It's happened to the best of us. And that was close.
No,
Alrighty. So Zach got the steal. We will go back to Paul for this next question. Paul, according to the American Medical Association, if one is bitten by a cobra, what is the best course of immediate first aid? And this is a multiple choice. What is the best course of immediate first aid if bitten by a cobra? Is it A, apply a tourniquet to prevent the spread of venom? Is it B, if possible, cut off the affected tissue and attempt to suck out the venom? Is it C, keep the wound at heart level, remove constrictive clothing, and lay as still as possible? Or is it D, apply ice to slow the progression of the venom?
There's no E, all of the above.
There is no E.
God. I'm going to have to go with... So what was the option? It said... I'm not going with this. I just want to clarify this. Not a trick answer. You said cut out part of the injury, then suck out the poison?
B was, if possible, you cut out the affected tissue and then you attempt to suck out the venom. So the area around, where the bite is.
Carve it out like a pumpkin or something? What?
Oh.
I'm going to go with A, the good old tourniquet. Cut that venom off.
Zach, you have a chance to steal.
My heart says one letter. My mind is saying another. I'm gonna go with then a hard day in the city. I'm gonna go with B, the cut and suck.
I am sorry, guys. The correct those are both very common snake bite myths. They're actually you do not get to steal it back. The correct answer is C, to keep the wound at heart level, remove constrictive clothing, and then stay as still as possible, but also try and get to a hospital as soon as you can. Applying a tourniquet and sucking and cutting and doing all of these things can actually help spread infection, constrict blood. Ice doesn't do anything to the venom. It stops some swelling, but you're still having venom surging through your body. So this is actually interesting, though. The big recommendation is, if you guys are ever out in the wild and you're bit by a snake, you do want to do what C is, but then you also want to take a photo of the bite zone every 15 minutes in any swollen areas until you get to the emergency room, so that way they can sort of track the progression of the venom. So, which, and I guess in America, it's not as important to know like which snake bit you or anything like that, what kind of poison, because for the most part, it is typically one one species. But
Well, my guess is in America too, people will be taking pictures of everything. So they'll be like, "Look at this cute snake! I want to pet it. This will give me some likes. Oh, it bit me!
Yeah.
Oh my God!" So like you'll
Yeah.
have pictures of the snake already. Chances are pretty good. So
that is exactly that is exactly how it would go down.
And then they'll sing "Dumb Ways to Die." So many
Yep.
dumb ways to die.
But you know, there are many '80s movies in which, you know, poison is trying to be sucked out of somebody.
that's true.
And you know, Caddyshack 2 with Dan Aykroyd.
Oh yeah.
You know, well, you suck the poison out, but you can further cause an infection if you put your lips to somebody's body.
Oh,
Don't do it.
You might turn into David Patrick Kelly in Dreamscape and have a cobra head.
Yep.
oh,
Yep.
terrifying.
Yep.
I just want to really quickly point out the fact that Miss Doisha said, seeing that Jim Cotta shirt suddenly reminded me of that 80s cologne, High Karate.
Oh yes, we will put that. Yes.
That's
Wow.
pretty sweet. Wow. I
gotta
think you
find-
found your home, Miss Doisha.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome.
High Karate.
High karate. High karate.
High Karate.
And Purple Bug is in China.
What's up, Cezanne?
Wow. I'm Cezanne. Okay, yeah. Purple Bug. Very cool.
Very cool. Thank you, everybody, for watching. This is super, super fun and exciting. And this game is super fun and exciting. Nobody scored in that last round, so Paul does still have a lead going into, I think, our sixth question or something like that. We will be going back to you, Paul, for this question, which probably should have a multiple choice, but does not have a multiple choice. So,
Never too late.
well, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll get back to that one. I'll get back to that one.
What?
Yeah, because it's not fair to just be like, hey guys, you know, what do you think?
Okay.
So yeah. So we'll
Smell that? Smell that? It's a swerve coming.
We'll skip that one. So
Told you there's going to be a swerve, Paul.
as you guys may know, $2 Late Fee covered the show Cobra in June. What you may not know is that originally 1984's Beverly Hills Cop, Martin Brest's wonderful movie, classic Eddie Murphy vehicle, was originally offered to Sylvester Stallone. And then Stallone came in and he was like, I'm going to do whatever. I don't like comedy. And then Stallone was like, I'm going to write this and it's going to be super actiony or whatever. And then everybody involved with it was like, we don't want it to be that way. You know, the studio was like, no, we don't want super action and we like the humor. So Stallone was, you know, they parted ways. The movie Beverly Hills Cop went on to gross over $316 million worldwide and was the highest grossing R-rated film in the U.S.
Wow.
And then Stallone took those ideas that he had for Beverly Hills Cop and he made Cobra.
Nice.
Who got the better end of that deal? Who can say? But Paul, question for you. What was the highest grossing film overall, all ratings, in 1984?
The highest grossing film in R-rated of 1984.
No, all ratings. Like, so just period. What was the highest grossing, you know?
Man.
That's tough.
God, yeah. I feel like it starts with a G.
Going to need an answer.
I'm gonna go with Gremlins.
Oh, wow. Excellent guess. Zach, would you like to take the steal?
I'm going to try. I believe my choice starts with a G as well. Highest grossing film of 1984, right? Again, my heart's saying one thing and my mind is saying another. I'm gonna go with Ghostbusters.
Hey, Ghostbusters! That is correct. Wow, wow. Interestingly,
I'm sorry. Gosh, I'm sorry.
well, here's what I want to say.
Get it. Taking my toys.
So, Paul, you were super close because Gremlins was number 3.
Damn it.
Which came out in June. But number 2, Zach, was in a movie that you have recently revisited, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Which is way better than Last Crusade.
I would agree. Although, right.
It's better.
Sean Connery. I would agree. Number 4 was Beverly Hills Cop, and number 5 was The Karate Kid. So, excellent.
Where was Goonies 84?
I feel like it was.
Goonies, I think, was 84 too. Do I have that on my list?
That's got to be in the top 10 of.
I would think so, but
Goonies was 85. So we should know that we're an 80s movies podcast, but we don't.
We don't know things like dates and numbers. We know actors. We know Brian Dennehy was in Gladiator, and
who was the blonde Gladiator?
His name is I just said it last night.
The guy in Gladiator.
In Gladiator, I'm blanking right now. Well, it's Cuba Gooding Jr. Robert Loggia's in it. Oh man, I'm blanking. It'll come to me. James something. James something.
Vanderbeek.
James Marshall.
James Marshall.
Power twins activate in form of oil and sand. Yeah, James Marshall was great in that, and great soundtrack too.
Yeah. Where you got some Seal in there. You got some
Warrant.
Yeah, we should probably play all those songs.
What Warrant song is
It's bad. Actually, they cover "We Will Rock You."
I remember that. Yeah, actually, I do remember that.
But the Seal song, which kicks the movie off, is so great. CNC Music Factory, cover "In the Name of Love."
Who can forget the great hits by CNC Music Factory that were featured? CNC, I mean, they were huge at the time. I don't know about their longevity. I don't know that I put them on now.
The power.
Yep.
Things that make you go,
Things that make you go, In the name of love, once more in the name of love.
I'll throw a useless trivia question out there. What other film was I've Got the Power? What was that also featured in heavily from the 80s?
Weapon.
That was The Perfect Weapon.
See, that's why we're a team.
That's right.
That was The Perfect Weapon, which we also covered. If you guys want to dig back into our library, we also have an interview with Jeff Speakman, which is probably one of our best interviews ever.
Yep.
His journey from healing from cancer, and really inspiring guy. We both left that interview being like, holy cow. I think that's our #1 watched interview here on the YouTube page. So feel free to check it out. And hey, if you guys want to be a part of this show or our monthly trivia, because you might be just joining us, we covered Cobra, but you might not know that we do a monthly show every month. At the end of every month, we do a live show. Our patrons are usually guests or involved in some way, and it's we have a lot of fun. And
I tied up by we totally buried the fact that we're tied. Right now.
You're tied up. The score came on. We just didn't acknowledge it. But you have tied up. You have come back. We are about halfway through the game, I think. Okay. I don't know. It could end sooner, but we try and keep it within an hour. Unlike some other podcasts that go 4 to 7 hours.
Hey.
We try. No, that wasn't. I'm just talking about podcasts in general that go 4 to 7 hours. I'm not saying you're a part of any that go many.
Paul and I go 90 minutes.
And real quick, for those of you in the greater Santa Fe area, if you're looking to learn karate so that you too can be a perfect weapon, Jeff Speakman himself has a dojo in Santa Fe.
Legit?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Jeff Speakman's karate dojo.
Oh, yes. Well, he's got a whole chain.
5.0?
He's got the 5.0 around, the Kendo 5.0.
Sweet.
Quite often.
Cool.
Yes, but the ones that he shows up at are you never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
That week that I was there and I waited. outside for a week straight. Looking forward.
Paul will make it happen. I got his contact info. Can make it happen.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Well, let's see where we're at here. Okay. So, you know, $2 late fee. It's an 80s movies podcast. Territory Marks is an 80s wrestling glory days. So you guys, 80s, 90s, you know, early 80s. Are there any 70s involved?
Not yet.
There could be.
We tease it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, on Sunday's upcoming episode of Territory Marks, I know that you guys you've been talking a lot about the Von Erichs, the family that some might say they're cursed, right? Some might say, well, some might say a lot of things. And I know you guys will deep dive into that. So we're going to transition over to a little bit of a wrestling question.
Oh.
And let me see, who are we? Where did
I think
we?
it's Paul's turn.
It is Paul's turn. It is Paul's turn. Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? Before we, okay, we're gonna go to wrestling. Okay, sorry. So Paul, the Von Erich name, especially in terms of wrestling, has been associated with Dallas, Texas, since Fritz Von Erich, the patriarch of the family, ran world-class championship wrestling in the 1960s. Now, I'm not a wrestling connoisseur like you guys. Zach is a professional wrestler professional wrestling watcher. Paul, you are a professional wrestler. But I happen to know from Territory Marks that the Von Erich family are really like celebrities in Texas wrestling.
Right.
Fascinating stuff.
Yep.
However, the last remaining members, because a lot of them are dead, a lot of they're tragic stories, but you can listen to Territory Marks to get that information. But the last remaining members of the Von Erich family, they no longer live in Texas. Paul, where does Kevin Von Erich specifically live now?
Hawaii.
Specific.
Honolulu. Or
That's
Hawaii.
pretty specific.
I need specific. So you said Honolulu?
No, it's Kauai, I think.
It is Kauai.
Yeah, Kauai.
It is Kauai. Now we could argue, Zach, we could say that wasn't initially what he got, but I feel like he knew it.
Yeah.
Even when he said Hana Kauai.
It
Right?
wasn't because they live in a remote area.
You knew it. Yeah, you knew it. So
I can picture the feet,
you can picture their feet.
the bare feet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Kevin wrestled barefoot.
Okay.
And Zac Efron will be playing him in the biopic that comes out hopefully later this year.
And Jeremy Allen White as Carrie.
The star
right.
of The Bear.
That's right. And Holt McCallany
As Fritz.
Star of Creepshow 2's Chief Woodenhead.
That's right. He had the hair. He got scalped.
He's gonna be paid and laid all the way to Hollywood.
Oh, wow.
I mean, Holt. People know Holt now from what's that show on Netflix about? Say it again.
Mindhunter, the TV
Mindhunter.
series.
Yeah. Mindhunter. Yeah.
Was it Lights Out, the boxing show?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That dude.
Right.
That dude is so cool. Like
Fight
to
Club?
watch on screen. Yeah. Wow. He's gonna be a great Fritz.
Yeah, he's great. He's great.
He's gonna be amazing, Fritz. Yeah.
Great.
And just a little comment here that Paul's ahead. I think by a hair, but
Yes, I
my
think-
hair is fun, and Kauai is beautiful. Yes,
And Kauai's my wife's favorite island. So there you go.
He's gonna get me all the way to Hollywood, man.
according to Zach's wife. What is the That is not a question. That is not a question. But this is where we're at, guys. This is where we're at. Paul is ahead. Maya hair. It's very exciting. And we have just under a handful of questions left. How are you guys feeling? Are you are you feeling good about the level of questions? Do you feel like this is impossible? Are you feeling like, as far as trivia contests go, we've had a lot
I'm
of
feeling
them.
good. I just want Miss Doisha to know that if I win, she'll still get that call from Paul. So there you go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That is that is so nice. That is so nice.
My favorite is the raft in Creepshow 2, by the way. Creepshow 2's the raft is the best.
Paul
In my opinion. Yep.
Star of Arena.
Yes, which is coming out on Blu-ray next
Ah,
week.
So good.
Is
You
it?
coming over to watch that, Paul? Coming over to watch Arena?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm fast and I can make it.
Yeah, dude.
I've seen Arena many a time. So it's got a Blu-ray?
Yeah, it's so Arrow. This is cool. This actually fits in with $2 late fee. Arrow Blu-ray Arrow Company is putting out a box set of like video store classics, and it comes in a box that looks like an old video store like storefront.
The Empire box.
The Empire box set. It's all Empire movies. So it's Dolls, it's Arena, it's Robot Jocks. It is the Dungeon Master with what's his face from the band Wasp. And then there's one other one. So anyways, yeah. Good stuff.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Comes with a membership card. Comes with a book about the history of video stores. Oh, we might have to do a live episode unboxing that.
So that's arriving at your home
next week. Yep.
Next week.
And after my son's birthday. It's not my son's birthday present, but it is.
Okay. Nobody.
See this box set of movies you probably never.
He'll like Robot Jocks though. Robot Jocks is rad. Before Pacific Rim, there was Robot Jocks.
What was that? A rip off?
That was the tagline. Before Pacific Rim.
Ripped it off of something else.
Robot Jocks ripped off something else?
I thought so.
Maybe a Japanese movie?
No.
Because there's also Robot Wars. Robot Wars, which is a full movie.
Okay, that was also them too, right?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
But sorry, the director of Reanimator, what's his name? Stuart Gordon. He directed Robot Jocks.
That's right.
Okay.
Castle Freak.
Yes.
So next week, maybe come back here for the live unboxing video. Do people like unboxing videos? I don't.
I mean, I think kids do.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's just not like in a whorish way, you're trying to like sell your body. At the same time, you're like, I'm gonna open this. Ooh, look what happened.
My shirt came up. Yeah. Well, I mean, those of you who are watching, let us know. What do you think? Do you like an unboxing video? We can come back here for the premiere of the unboxing video of the set Zach just.
Yeah, you guys want to see an unboxing 80s video?
Yep.
Let us know.
Does that have the muscle shirt on or the tee back?
Oh, look what happened.
Alrighty. Well, let me see. Where were we? So we're going to use Zach because Paul got that last one right. And as a quick reminder, this is where we're at. It is a nail biter, a barn burner, a real tight matchup. But it does not disappoint, The advertisers, they're getting their money's worth.
They sure are.
All of it. All right. So, Zach, we're getting back to this question that we bypassed before. You've heard about the movie Cobra. You've seen the movie Cobra. What is, this is a multiple choice question. What is a group of cobras? If you get a group of cobras together to hang out, what is a group of cobras called? Is it A, a leash, B, a quiver, C, a crash, or D, a pandemonium?
I'm going to go with B, a quiver.
Be a quiver, and you are correct. It is a quiver. Somebody has watched a lot of Cobra, and in the original script, Sylvester Stallone is like, "Yo, I'm gonna quiver," and they removed it because it didn't make any sense.
Oh, really? Really?
No.
Hey, you shouldn't be eating that chocolate bar.
I thought it was Ben.
But wowee, guys, wowee! What a match! What a match this is!
It's almost like it's a match made in heaven.
It really is. It really is. It's the most competitive. It's the most exciting.
Good friends, better enemies.
There's a really, really good percentage of wins here. I mean, of correct guesses, I guess.
Wow.
Correct guesses. All right.
How about knowledge, yo?
Here we go. Everybody, it's that sound again. What does that mean? Uh-oh, it's another all play. Oh, wow, oh, wow, oh, wow. Let's see how we can do with this one. Last time we talked about Sylvester Stallone's children's names. Who knows that, right? Who knows that? Well, Zach knew Sage. Zach knew Sage.
Sage.
Did you know the other ones, by the way? Did you know the
Nope.
other?
I didn't know any of the other ones. I knew Sophia.
What are his girls' name? One girl name. I knew Sage. Rocky 5. Come on. God.
Right.
What was
right,
the movie he
earring.
did with the Daylight? You remember Daylight with Viggo Mortensen?
Yeah.
That's pretty
Actually,
good. Pretty good.
I get that confused with Hard Rain.
Yeah. That's easy
Whatever.
to get.
I think
All
that's
right.
better than Morgan Freeman.
So, you guys host a podcast called Territory Marks. It is a podcast about the glory days of professional wrestling. This is another wrestling question. This is an all play. So once again, we will go back and forth until someone cannot guess. And if, Paul, you're going to lead us off. If you cannot advance the question, then it goes to Zach to name one correct answer. Right. And then whoever gets this right will take the lead. I don't want to make anybody nervous. No pressure. But okay, this is a very specific question. Now, only 6 men have main evented WrestleMania as both face and heel. Paul, give me one name of someone who has main evented WrestleMania as both a face and a heel.
There are so many. I'm going to go with The Rock.
The Rock is correct. Zach, we go to you.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I'm sorry. This is actually incorrect, and here's why. Because when you look at the actual facts of this, Steve Austin, he turned after the main event.
You just got bit by a rattlesnake, son.
It's considered an honorable mention, but it is not. He's not one of the 6.
Wow.
So I am sorry. Obviously, I would like to award you all of the points because I don't know any of these, right? But unfortunately, I cannot accept that because it is considered. It's a technicality, but it is not.
Should have gone with the Midnight Rocker, Shawn Michaels.
That is correct. Shawn Michaels is correct. So I am sorry. Do you guys happen to know the other ones just for
the other
sport?
4? The other 4?
Yeah.
Undertaker be one of them?
The Undertaker's not one of them.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Correct.
Yep.
Hulk
Correct.
Hogan?
Hulk Hogan is not one of them. Hulk Hogan.
Because when he was the heel against Rock, that was not the main event.
It's a main event. So it's a challenging question, but Batista, Brock Lesnar, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, The Rock, and the Macho Man, Randy Savage. The Macho Man,
like, and Bing Bing Ding Dong, which was what this kid up the street from my house used to call Macho Man when I was a kid. Macho Man, Bing Bing Ding Dong.
Bing Bing, what dong?
Bing Bing Ding Dong, Macho
Ding
Man.
Bing Bing Ding Dong. Okay, and this is not for any points, but can either of you tell me what is significant specifically? What distinction does Randy the Macho Man Savage have over everybody else when it comes to being both a heel and a face?
In WrestleMania?
When it comes to main eventing, of these 6 guys that have main evented WrestleMania, Randy, the Macho Man Savage, has a very interesting distinction out of those guys, an even higher honor, if you will.
Well, one was a tournament, WrestleMania 4.
He's also the only face of Slim Jim.
He is the only one to switch from a face to a heel in back-to-back WrestleManias.
Oh yeah, WrestleMania 5. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, 7. I believe.
So he did it. He did it real good. All right, Paul has taken the lead. We have 2 more questions.
Putting the heat on Zach here.
I know.
We have 2 more questions. But for those that are watching, we really appreciate it. And I wanted to throw out an audience question here for the chance to win a special outgoing voicemail message as well for those of you who are watching at
And I'll
home.
throw a little caveat in that. I'll send you a Territory Mark sticker. too.
What? Whoa, guys.
I'll send
How
you one of
cool. How cool is that? All right, so the way this will work for those of you
those.
you
You're
watching.
gonna get some.
Right. No, Paul, you get nothing.
Paul, I've got 2 shirts waiting for you, dude, and stickers.
Do it.
All right, so we got to make that happen because, as much as I like the tie-dye, a tie-dye Territory Mark shirt would be amazing.
Oh, that would be dope.
That is what we need to do. All right, sorry everybody, audience, you've been with us, for over an hour. We want to reward you here. So the way this is going to work is I'm going to ask a question. It's going to have nothing to do with anything we talked about tonight, but it will have to do with 80s movies. The first person to comment correctly that comes up on our screen, because sometimes there's delays. It'll seem like you're the first person, but it comes up here in our little studio. First person that guesses this correctly will win the Territory Marks stickers and an outgoing voicemail message should you want that from any of us. Alrighty. So you guys know that Cobra, no, just kidding. It says nothing to do with Cobra, nothing to do with Cobra. We're gonna act, Christmas in July, you guys have heard that phrase. There's a movie called A Christmas Story. At which department store does Ralphie ask Santa Claus for a Red Ryder air rifle in A Christmas Story? Is it Higbee's, Gimbel's, Bloomingdale's, or Macy's? The first person to respond with the correct answer will win. Once again, Christmas Story, first department store. What department store does Ralphie ask Santa Claus for a Red Ryder air rifle? And
Wow.
Whoa.
And you know who that is.
Whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a
That's our
special secret guest here
Wow.
with the correct answer of Higbee's. Vandalay, Lee Germani is in the house. Lee Germani, of course, you're gonna get a special sound for that, because that's super. You were on it. We didn't even know you were here. And
Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't either.
Higbee's. So
Nice.
congratulations. I feel like this is meant to be. Well done. Thank you all for
Nice
playing.
job, Lee.
Nice job.
Lee's up
Lee.
in Canada.
Yep.
Oh, terrific.
But West Canada, right? It's 7:07. Where you are, right, Lee?
I could really go for some poutine right now. McDonald's has great poutine in Canada.
Yes,
You
they
know that?
do.
I love
Gluten-
poutine. Delicious.
Yes, they do.
Oh.
Well, we're going to continue our game and we'll wrap it up, and then you can go just take a flight up there
Get some poutine.
and get some poutine.
There was a poutine truck in Santa Monica here for a little while.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well done. All righty. Well, and thanks everybody for playing.
Does
Congratulations.
that mean there's one question left?
Cobra.
No, there are,
2?
there's 2 questions and one has 3 parts. So here's the thing. So if it's going weird, right? We keep it tight. We keep it tight.
Lee wants us to come up to Canada, by the way.
Nice.
There you go. Poutine is on the house.
Yeah.
But he says, ha ha ha, like that's like he's lying.
Come on. Only
Or
for
like-
hunky boys.
Not gluten free.
Okay, boys. Love the icon there of a little Monster Squad shout out.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
Noonan. Tom Noonan.
Tom
missed.
Noonan.
Tom Noonan.
Tom Noonan. Tom Noonan, by the way, guest on Podcasting After Dark. That's one of the most awkward interviews that you've had, right? Correct?
Yep. I interviewed Tom Noonan with my co-host Corey. It was one of the most awkward. It was peak pandemic time. No visuals. There were some delays, I think, in his in the questions. Very creepy, but a very nice guest.
That sounds totally boring and diplomatic, but fine. Fine. Makes me want to listen.
Corey, who is in my opinion, the most famous Canadian Corey.
Corey Haim.
Ding, 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 ding.
Not Corey Hart.
Oh,
According to me. All right.
mine?
Well, listen, this is where we are. It is 5-4. We're going back to you, Paul, for this next question. It is a multiple choice question, and the
Sorry,
category is music. Music. And we will wrap this up soon for everybody watching. We appreciate this. It is currently summer, the season, but the song Hazy Shade of Winter, recorded by the Bangles, was included on which movie soundtrack? Is it A, Youngblood, B, Rush, C, Less Than Zero, or D, The Breakfast Club?
what was the name of the song again?
Hazy Shade of Winter. And I would play it for you, but that would be cheating.
I'm going to go with Less Than Zero.
Yeah, that's correct.
Well, wait for the sound. No, it is correct. It is correct.
'Cause I have it on.
It is correct. And
Good answer.
really, really good answer.
There's
Really
no way I can
good.
come back now.
No, there is a way you can come back now. There is a way because there is a three-parter to our next thing. So
It's almost like you set this up.
here we go. Well, no, it's just the nature of the game, right? It's sometimes things work out. But we're
Paul
going.
and I walked each other through this entire trivia ahead of time, like
Ahead of
Macho
time.
Man would do with his opponents.
We
With the Steamboat, yeah.
we did the rehearsal an hour earlier, and it's all going to plan. So thank you
Yep.
guys. Thank you guys for your participation. Thank you, audience. A couple of things before we get into this last question, because all chaos could just erupt after we're done.
Chaos.
But yeah, if you want to join up, you want to be on the show, go to Patreon. We got some good stuff, and we're always evolving it, right? So we take feedback. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. And now $2 late fee is a weekly show. So every Sunday you're getting new content. This Sunday, Territory Marks, covering the Von Erichs, covering the Freebirds. What else are you guys covering?
Iron Sheik and Matt Bourne.
Maniac Matt Bourne recently featured on Dark Side of the Ring, and Iron Sheik, rest in peace, recently lost him as well. Very timely match.
Big rips to Sheiky Baby.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And if you're a fan of Cobra, which also stars Stallone and Brian Thompson, please check out $2 late fees coverage of Cobra.
Excellent, Paul. It's like you just knew what we had covered somehow. I hadn't talked about it this entire night, but yet you knew, and we appreciate it. Okay, so for our last question, we're going back to our roots of this initial game. We typically, it's called Does Zach Like This? I play a song. I play 30 seconds exactly of a song. That is all. You get one play. At which point, Zach would normally tell me the name of the song, the name of the band, and then I would say, I would have pre-written on a card, does Zach like this? Yes or no, right? So I'd be playing the game too. We're not doing the does Zach like this part. This is just straight up name that tune. You guys know that Cobra has a soundtrack. It's got some songs on it. And you know what? Here, let's actually. I think I have a thing. Yes. So yes, there it is. That's Zach's copy. That is Zach's official copy of the original motion picture soundtrack. We're gonna take the score off so you guys can get a
On
good
my floor.
Get a good sense on your floor.
I think that's on my floor.
Oh wow! Who would have known? It adds a level of romance and other things. Anyway, that's the soundtrack. A bunch of songs. You know. And anyway, this song that I'm going to play for you guys, should I be able to pick it up,
Has nothing to do with Cobra.
has nothing to do with Cobra. Has nothing to do with Cobra.
I knew it.
But it does a little bit. But I'm not going to tell you the connection. You guys are going to figure it out. But Zach, this is going to you. So you actually will get first dibs at this song because it's technically your turn. We're keeping it that way. Now, Paul, you should listen up too, because I'm not going to play the song again. Should Zach get things wrong, right? You're not going to get.
He's judging you. He's making sure you're not going to swerve him.
This is so good. You call it a swervy is a wrestling term, right?
Paul,
Swerve, yeah, screw job, swerve. Sometimes it breaks out into a schmoz. Whether you let
All right.
use Pearl Harbor, we don't really use it so much anymore.
that's probably racist.
What shit? No, I mean it's just
It's
not.
called the Pearl Harbor.
unexpected attack.
Oh yeah, that's messed up.
All right. So, but because you have dibs,
Okay.
you're gonna be able to potentially win the game here. Should you be able to answer?
Ms. Doisha, thank you for the support, and I hope you know.
Don't get distracted now. Don't get distracted. We need you on your game because this is super exciting. Okay,
I can multitask. Come on.
much better than I can.
Tuck Pendleton.
Zero defects. Tuck Pendleton machine. Zero defects.
Zero defects.
All right.
Great. Yeah.
So you're going to tell me. Well, let's play the song first. You're going to get 30 seconds.
And
Oh, so close. So close. All right, Zach. Tell me the name of that song, who sings that song, and what movie is it from?
oh man. I feel like it's the same vocalist from Thrashin' who sings "Don't Think Twice." Na, 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 na.
I mean, here's what I'll say about this is like normally I'll go a little like obscure or whatever. This is not obscure. This is not obscure. So
It's more frustrating.
yes. So this isn't a fast one. This isn't the vocalist from the second album of the second track off of Thrashin' or whatever. No, that this person, and
I'm gonna say it's Cynthia Rhodes. That's who I'm gonna say it is. Cynthia Rhodes. It's from Flashdance.
Cynthia Rhodes from Flashdance.
I don't know the name of the song.
You don't know the name of the song. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Now, Paul, that means you have won the game, but would you like to take a guess just for sport?
But
God, it is frustrating because I know I've had the soundtrack with this song on it.
really,
But yeah, and I'm really drawing blanks. I could say it's from a Stallone. Is it from a Stallone movie?
No, it is not from a Stallone movie. Audience, anyone watching, want to
Anyone out
chime
there
in?
know?
Anyone know what this is? Anybody know what this song is? It was off a very, very popular soundtrack.
Give us a clue. Soundtrack.
Thank you for the appreciation. And
you.
congrats on the win.
yeah, Ms.
Most-
Doisha.
Most importantly,
I'll
we're
send
saying
you some
it.
stickers too, Ms. Doisha.
We're saying it Ms. Doisha like Moesha, because that's
I mean,
Zach's favorite show on the UPN.
it was a good show. good
Give
show.
us a small hint to the film.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's your hint. Your hint is actually, believe it or not, in the tape that I showed earlier. If you look down,
It's Carmine Twilly.
it is not Carmine Twilly.
Carmen.
If you look,
Carmine.
there's a
Carmine.
song on this tape called Suave.
Yeah, by
Miami-
it's Gloria Estefan.
Gloria Estefan, Miami Sound Machine.
Sound machine.
Oh, it's from Scarface. Scarface?
No, it is not from Scarface. It is a song called Hot Summer Nights from a little movie called Top Gun.
Oh, I knew.
Top Gun?
Yeah, it's Top Gun, man.
Yeah.
What?
Damn
Top
it.
Gun.
And they don't play it in the movie, by the way. It's not in the movie. Or if it is,
I can't
Nope.
comment on that, but
I don't think it is.
Playing with the boys.
had I done playing with the boys, you guys would have both done that. Of course.
Totally.
Like there's no there's no debating that. But guys, well done, everybody. Paul, congratulations. You have won. Congratulations to Miss Doisha. 95670. It's very exciting. What a good match, guys. I mean, really, what a
Choking me? It's got.
what
It's not a choke, it's a shake.
it's a shake.
Like,
It's a shake. Wow. Our champion warrior
How we
is
shake.
Paul London. Guys, excellent. Before we end the broadcast, is there anything either of you guys would like to add?
Paul?
I want people to keep up their training and always live life like a montage.
Absolutely.
Couldn't
Well
have said it better
said.
myself.
Well said. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for watching.
I'll just say lastly, go listen to Territory Marks this Sunday. A new
right.
episode of $2 Late Fees Territory Marks drops this Sunday. You're going to love it. It's good stuff.
And sorry, I just need to make this official. We like
Go
to
to
make
Patreon. Go to Patreon.
we like to make
Like
this
Doisha
official.
did.
Congratulations to Paul.
Congratulations. Paul. You earned it.
What?
Actually,
what?
that he earned it because that was a tough battle.
It was a tough battle, but what a great battle. What a great battle. And guys, we do this every month. So if you like what you saw here, come back at the end of July.
We're going to do an unboxing soon. I think y'all appreciate it. So,
Well, it's up to you guys. But
maybe.
if nobody commented on that part. So I don't know if people
Whatever.
like it. But all right, guys, thanks so much. And